Since this is the very first episode of Micro.wav Beats with grant4ore, I wanted to make this a little different. Just intro, kind of like behind the scenes of how things go down. I'm about to walk into my little sanctuary right now, holding a few things in my hand. This door, it's very difficult to open with one hand, but I left it crept open, so. I'm gonna show y'all just what my setup is like. Don't mind the mess. I'm actually gonna pick up just a little bit. Then I'm gonna show y'all, what the room looks like, what I'm working with, what I got going on, and go from there. All right, y'all are sick of seeing my ugly mug, whatever. All right, so this is just a little bit. This is one end of my room, right? My mirror. And then the other end of my room. Very, very simple setup. Very underground, basement-esque. But, oh, look at my picture right there. My hats. My hustle hats. Yeah. Let's get it popping. All right. I think that's the best view you're gonna get for now, until I can get like the screen grab from my laptop. But like I said, the first few episodes are gonna be low budget, basic. You're just gonna see me. You're gonna be able to hear me. That's cool. That's cool enough for me. You know what's important to me? You guys want to know what's really important to me? These stones. These stones are very, very important to me. I draw from these every single time that I'm down here. I'm not going to go into that, like, explaining the stones, because that's not what this is about. This is about the music. La music. I got a little bit of inspiration right here. Ready for that. Let's open up the door. I have this bad habit of leaving things open. Let me just name this project real quick and then keep it moving. Alright. I'm almost done. Yeah, bear with me. The speeds that I'm dealing with are not the best. I don't have top of the line quality things. My monitors are pretty cool, but like my laptop is still pretty basic. I have to deal with a lot. I don't know how clearly you can hear how loud that fan is. It's really bad. But if you can't hear, that's cool. Alright, let's start a new project. Alright, so the premise of what the show is going to entail from here on out is me basically showing y'all how I microwave beats. Microwave, exactly. Microwave. There's beats where I really lay it out there and I compose and I layer, and there's these microwave beats which I've become a big fan of, using just strictly loops. Alright, so we're just going to be using loops from all over the place, all sorts of producers, melody loops, drum loops, hi-hat loops, whatever loops, we're going to use them. Alright, so that's the goal. We're going to make Micro.wav beats, hence the title. And with that, I'm going to be shouting out everybody who I utilize in making these beats, just for some promotion on their behalf, and also just to show them that I support what they're doing as sound engineers and things of the sort. So, yeah, this is introductory, so I'm just going to be a little more long-winded, but let's get started. I don't title my projects, I just get started right away. I think of titles later. Sometimes in the middle of a beat, sometimes at the end, but eventually the title goes with the beat. Alright, so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to actually draw from, let's see, the pack that I'm going to work with is a Black Lives Matter themed charity pack that's called Sounds for Change. I bought it and I'm going to use it. Alright, now this folder contains beats, well, melodies that I've already used, so I'm going to try to avoid those, but there are a handful of producers in here who are so dope, and honestly I'm going to just randomly choose one. Let's go with Beat Butcha. Alright, Beat Butcha. Now he has 3 melodies here that I can choose. I'm going to play them and see what I think about them. I'm going to take the tempo off just because I have it set at 70. For those of you who don't know me, don't know my process, don't know how I make beats, I've dubbed my style 4/4 clockwork. So what I do is I work from BPMs, which are the beats per minute, of set tempos of 50 to 80 beats per minute. That's what I do. I time stretch to some faster tempos for like the melodies, especially some of the drums. But for the most part, I'm working at those slower tempos. And it still isn't boom bap. It's some other shit. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to this stuff and see what happens. Make sure the volume's good. I found it. Fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna do the whole searching shit. I'm trying to beat that time lapse that I gave y'all. Oh yeah, if I didn't say it here, I'm saying it now. So the time that I'm working within is 30 to 60 minutes to create the actual beat. That's the time that I have. So I don't want to be in violation of that. So I have 30 to 60 minutes to make this beat, mix it, and then upload it to SoundCloud, and then make a little clip for IG. I probably won't sit through the IG portion because I have to use my cell phone, which I'm using to record. So, but the uploading to SoundCloud portion, you guys will see what it is that I actually do, how I go through the naming process and all of that. So I already found the melody that I'm going to use. I'm going to listen to it a bit, to it a little closer, just to make sure that I can't chop it or rearrange it a little bit. But and then I'm also gonna pitch it, because I'm gonna pitch it up or down depending on how I feel. So, I can see like 3 different ways that I want to flip that already. I already hear it, and I'm conflicted because it requires me to take out big chunks of this beat, and I kind of like how that composition was laid out. That ran for. Oh, my mouse went out. Give me a second. Two minutes and 30 seconds, and that's a good chunk for me. That's a good chunk for me. Let's see. Try to find a drum loop. I don't like using drum loops that always combine all percussions and hi-hats included. I am not a fan of that. I prefer to be able to layer my own stuff, but there are some really good loop makers out there. Shout out to The Count. Shout out to Decap. Shout out to who else? Dar'rell Banks, especially. I know there's a couple of other guys. Why can I not think of them? Whatever. This isn't what a trivia game. So I'm gonna just leave that at that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to Dar'rell Banks. I'm going to go to the Vault 3. He does have free packs. The Vault 2 is free. So if you guys want to go ahead and check him out, it's Dar'rell Banks and The Vault. I think he's on BeatStars. Yeah, it's BeatStars where I got that pack off of. But this is a Vault 3, so it's a paid for pack, and it's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and see what I can find. That works. It's an ear thing. It has to sound good. It can't just look good. That switch up right there, right? That shit did not work, so I'm gonna have to find something else that works for that. meantime, I'm going to use that. Heard that right there. I heard it. That's where it comes right back in. I'm gonna hear how that sounds. I didn't like that. Well, let's try that. Okay. I extended that to 3 minutes and 39 seconds. I haven't even set the tempo really yet. I mean, it's at 70 right now. It's at 70, but I didn't really set the tempo yet. I just arranged it just to make it simple, right? Okay. I already pitched it. The drums sound good. I'm not going to do anything to it. It's really simple. Let me just hear how it plays out. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead, while I'm listening to the beat, I'm going to do a bit of mixing so that I can get that out of the way. is I'm making sure I'm setting all my volumes, and I'm putting my limiter on the master right now. to a lot of pride. So I love making things weird. If I wanted to, I would start making things in different time signatures just to fuck with people, but I'm trying to get people to actually rap on my shit, so I'm not gonna do that. Technical aspect, I'm pretty formidable, but this isn't about that. This is about microwave beats. So right now I'm at the 30-minute mark. So the beat sounds almost done to me, honestly. I'm gonna hear it one more time in its completion just to make sure that it doesn't sound bad to me. If it sounds good, the way I mixed it, the way I have my presets going, and the way that everything's hitting sounds pretty fucking good. So let me just double check that, alright? You know what? When my computer starts doing that, that means it's time to bounce the motherfucker. So I'm gonna say I did a good job, and I'm just gonna call it that. So since this is the first beat that I've made for microwave beats, considering this is the first episode, I'm gonna go ahead and call each episode the name of the beat that, you know, we came up with. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off some of the presets so that we can just listen to it real quick and see what name we can come up with. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I get those, some of those, man. So I'm thinking in my head, Gastly. I don't know if any of y'all know who Gastly is, a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look up a picture of Gastly. I found a perfect picture too. I wish you guys could see what I was doing so that I don't have to narrate. I'm obviously really bad at narrating. That's not my strong suit. I don't know how to always bring my thoughts to words. I don't know how to understand that people are watching me and I should be, you know, showing them what I'm doing or letting them know what I'm doing. So I apologize. I will get a lot better with interaction. With that being said, fuck your ethnicity. Let me hit this shit real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this Gastly Attire. Right. So let's bounce this bitch. Of course, the first thing I didn't do was set a loop. Duh. Working with loops. That's the Attire. 6850 BPM. 6850. Them .50s hit different. You guys don't understand when you start working with what I'm doing, if you ever do. Let's take one more here. Cancel. I forgot to turn them back on. My posts. My post-production shit. Alright, so right now, I'm bouncing the track Gastly Attire, which is going to be the name of the first episode. And it should be up on SoundCloud shortly. So, what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm just going to sign off. Say thank you very much for tuning in. And I can't wait to see what I come up with next time to make this a little more exciting. Until next time. This is grant4ore saying peace to everybody who fucks with me. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully this becomes something, I don't know, y'all can really fuck with. Just because it's like, it's not about the technique. It really isn't. While there's a beauty behind what I just did and how fast I did it, there's also, how do I say it? It's about the music, man. It's about making shit that sounds cool. It reminds me of this one game that I had back in the day. It's a beat maker game. The Magic's, I think, made it for the PlayStation. It's simple, dude. You just, whatever was there, you use that to fucking make some shit. And that was it. It kind of reminded me of like the drag and drop. And that drag and drop shit doesn't always work for everybody. You have to have an ear for it. So, like, I'm able to manipulate some shit and just make it sound pretty good. So, it's not necessarily hard enough to where you have to, like, beat yourself up to learn how to do this, but it's not easy either. Because trust me, I hear sound selection and some of you, oh shit. And you guys don't take it as seriously as you say you do. I'm just saying. So, hopefully y'all tune in and can learn something from what I'm doing, even though I know there's going to be a lot of guys who are not impressed, which that's not what my aim is not to impress a producer. My aim is just to make a cool ass beat for y'all. Yep, for real. So I'm going to tune out because my phone's about to die. So that's my microphone right there. You see that? Yeah. Peace.